In the heart of Silicon Valley, a legendary tech company stood as a beacon of innovation and progress. Its founder and CEO, Jonathan Pierce, had steered the company through decades of technological revolutions, but now, at 70, he faced a dilemma. With no children of his own and retirement looming, Jonathan needed to find a successor who could lead the company into the future while maintaining its core values. Jonathan's company, InnovateTech, wasn't just any corporation. It had been built on the principle that technology should serve humanity, not the other way around. As he contemplated his legacy, Jonathan realized that the next leader needed to embody this ethos, a rare combination of technological brilliance and genuine compassion for others. With this in mind, Jonathan devised an unconventional succession plan. He announced a global talent search, inviting applications from young innovators across the world. The catch? The primary qualification wasn't a stellar GPA or an impressive resume, but a demonstrable commitment to improving lives through technology. The announcement sent shockwaves through the tech world. Online forums buzzed with excitement, and ambitious young minds from every corner of the globe began preparing their applications. Among them was Alex Chun, a brilliant but struggling computer science student from a small town in the Midwest. Alex had always been passionate about technology, spending countless hours coding and dreaming up inventions that could make a difference. But life hadn't been easy. Raised by a single mother who worked 2 jobs to make ends meet, Alex knew the value of hard work and the sting of financial hardship. When Alex saw InnovateTech's announcement, it felt like a lifeline. Here was a chance not just for personal success, but to create technology that could help people like his mother. Alex spent weeks perfecting an application, showcasing not just coding skills, but also detailing volunteer work at local shelters and a small app developed to help elderly neighbors coordinate grocery deliveries. As the application deadline approached, Alex faced a new challenge. The final round of the selection process would be held at InnovateTech's headquarters, and applicants were expected to attend in person. The cross-country flight and accommodation costs were daunting, but Alex was determined. Taking on extra tutoring jobs and selling some precious tech gadgets, Alex managed to scrape together just enough for the trip. The day of the flight arrived, and Alex headed to the airport, heart pounding with a mix of excitement and nervousness. Dressed in a newly purchased suit, the first one ever owned, Alex felt ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. But fate had other plans. As Alex navigated the busy airport, a commotion near the check-in counters caught everyone's attention. An elderly man had collapsed, his belongings scattered across the floor. While others hurried past, some even stepping over the man's possessions, Alex didn't hesitate. Rushing over, Alex helped the man to his feet, gathered his belongings, and made sure he was okay. The man, who introduced himself as George, explained that he was traveling to see his daughter, who was about to give birth to his first grandchild. But in his haste and excitement, he had forgotten his heart medication, leading to the dizzy spell. Alex listened patiently, then had an idea. There was a pharmacy in the airport, and Alex offered to buy the needed medication for George. There was just one problem: the medication was expensive, and buying it would mean Alex wouldn't have enough money left for food during the trip to InnovateTech. For a moment, Alex hesitated, thinking about the importance of making a good impression at the interview. But looking at George's worried face, the decision became clear. Alex bought the medication, ensuring George could safely make his journey. With a heartfelt thank you and a tight hug, George boarded his flight, leaving Alex with a warm feeling but an empty wallet. As Alex settled into the seat for the long flight to California, worries began to creep in. Would it be possible to make a good impression in a now rumpled suit, with no money for food or a taxi from the airport? Upon landing, Alex's worries deepened. The other candidates at the airport were dressed impeccably, confidently discussing their achievements and strategies. Alex felt out of place, tired, and hungry. But remembering the reason for being there, the chance to create technology that could help people, Alex squared shoulders and headed to InnovateTech's imposing headquarters. The next day, as the candidates gathered in a plush conference room, the atmosphere was tense with anticipation. Suddenly, the door opened, and in walked Jonathan Pierce himself. The room fell silent, all eyes fixed on the legendary CEO. But as Alex looked at Jonathan, a jolt of recognition hit. The face, the walk. It was unmistakably George, the man from the airport. Jonathan's eyes scanned the room, finally resting on Alex. With a warm smile, he began to speak. "Welcome, everyone. Before we start, I want to share a story with you. Yesterday, I experienced something that reminded me why I started this company in the first place." He recounted the incident at the airport, describing Alex's selfless act without naming names. As he spoke, Alex's face grew red, a mix of embarrassment and confusion. Jonathan continued, "This young person showed me what it truly means to put others first, to see a need and meet it without hesitation, even at personal cost. And that, my friends, is the heart of what we do here at InnovateTech." Jonathan then turned directly to Alex. "You didn't know who I was, but you helped me anyway. You put my needs above your own ambitions. That's the kind of leadership we need, not just in this company, but in the world." The room was silent, everyone processing what they had just heard. Jonathan then dropped a bombshell. The real interview wasn't scheduled for today. It happened yesterday in airports and hotels, in how you treated people when you thought no one was watching. We had staff observing all of you, looking for genuine acts of kindness and integrity. He paused, letting his words sink in. Technology is a powerful tool, but it's only as good as the hearts of those who wield it. We need leaders who see people, not just profits, who understand that true innovation isn't just about creating new things, but about making life better for everyone. Turning back to Alex, Jonathan said, "You came here with nothing but a desire to help others. You represent everything this company stands for. If you're willing, I'd like to offer you the position of CEO in training, to work alongside me and eventually take over the leadership of InnovateTech." The room erupted in a mix of gasps and applause. Alex stood there, stunned, tears welling up. It felt like a dream, but the warmth in Jonathan's eyes confirmed it was real. In the days that followed, as news of InnovateTech's unconventional succession plan spread, it sparked a global conversation about the nature of leadership and success. Many criticized it as naive, arguing that business required ruthlessness, not compassion. But others saw it as a beacon of hope, a challenge to the cutthroat corporate culture that had become the norm. As for Alex, the journey was just beginning. There was much to learn, not just about running a company, but about balancing compassion with necessary tough decisions. But with Jonathan as a mentor and a clear vision of technology's potential to uplift humanity, Alex faced the future with determination and hope. Years later, long after Jonathan had retired, InnovateTech continued to thrive under Alex's leadership. But its success wasn't just measured in stock prices and market share. The company had become known for its ethical practices, its employee welfare programs, and its innovative solutions to global challenges like climate change and poverty. Alex never forgot the lesson learned that day at the airport. In boardrooms and interviews, a framed photo of an airport pharmacy receipt hung prominently, a reminder that true leadership isn't about personal gain, but about the willingness to help others, even when it costs you something. The story of InnovateTech's succession became a case study in business schools worldwide, challenging future leaders to rethink the meaning of success. It served as a powerful reminder that in a world increasingly driven by algorithms and AI, the most valuable asset any company can have is a leader with a compassionate heart and a vision for a better world. As Alex often said in speeches and interviews, echoing Jonathan's words from that fateful day, "Technology can change the world, but it's compassion that will save it." In the end, our legacy isn't measured in the devices we create, but in the lives we touch and the positive change we inspire. And so, in the heart of Silicon Valley, a new kind of tech giant continued to grow, one that proved, day after day, that kindness and success aren't mutually exclusive, but are, in fact, two sides of the same coin in the currency of true innovation.